Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. Now, whether you recognize this or not, this is artwork that shows the 3 tanks you can earn during the Storm the Beach operation celebrating the Normandy invasion, June 6th, 1944. I have another image to show you, but this one was the most colorful and kind of dynamic. So the 3 tanks you're working to get a selection for are the T7 Eagle, the Jackal, which is a British Sherman chassis 4-shot autoloader, and the French Heavy Metal Heroes AMX 1357. Now myself, I had essentially all 3 of these tanks because I had the regular French AMX 1357. But since I did not have the Heavy Metal Heroes skin version, that's the one I selected. So the thing I want to discuss is, what should you select? Well, basically speaking, it breaks down in a couple of ways. The AMX is a light tank, 8-shot autoloader, just got a monster gun. Well, for a light tank, it's got a monster gun. Very effective, and I have some games to show you that will demonstrate this. The other 2, the Jackal and the T7 Eagle, are both medium tanks. So the Jackal is a 4-shot autoloader, so pretty exciting to have if you don't have it. So to me, when I was asked about this by players that I know of various different experience levels, I always said, look, it's not about, I think they're all good. I have them all. I have run successful contract operations with all of these tanks. It's going to boil down to a couple of things, really. What is your style? Which one of these do you need? What do you prefer to play? So, to me, and it's going to differ from person to person. Some people are going to go, well, you know, I don't have a tier 7 autoloader light tank, and they'll take the 1357. Somebody else will say, well, I don't have a tier 7 medium tank autoloader. They'll take the Jackal. Some people would say, well, I'm not a fan of autoloaders. I'll take the regular standard medium Eagle. All of these are great choices. Literally, you can't go wrong unless you select something which you are terrible at playing. Now, the thing about the 1357, super mobile, rolls about 69, if I remember correctly. The other 2 roll in the 40 to 45 range ballpark. Basically, you have an ultra mobile, and I mean ultra mobile, light tank. Or you have 2 medium tanks. The Eagle is a more standard, just like a butt kicker medium tank. And the Jackal is a hybrid. The autoloader can let you use it like a sniper and be very effective, or it can be used as a roving defender because of the pop out, bam, 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 run back undercover, reload. So it just depends what it is interests you. Now, let me get the other picture for you. All right, now you can see, a better kind of brochure type of a picture of each tank. Please leave a like for this video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot, and it's absolutely free. Plus, you'll get daily notifications of the videos I make, and I make videos on the average more than one per day. Some days 5, some days 1. I had some stuff that happened last week, so I had a couple of days I didn't make any videos, but I made up for that, and then some. So now let's continue. So what we have here, I didn't mention it. This shows you what they look like, completely. The AMX 1357 does come with the black skull emblem, which looks awesome on this tank, and I'm going to show you the tank here very soon. The others are just regular medium tanks, American Eagle, British Jackal, French light tank, AMX 1357. Now I'm going to show you my own tanks firsthand. Alrighty then. This is the Eagle 7. Standard U.S. Army 1940s style butt-kicking medium tank. If you want to call the Sherman, say, a light medium tank, this one will be a heavy medium tank. Not as heavy as the Freedom, but, heavier than the Sherman. Very durable, super reliable. And, it looks pretty awesome, too, all right? Another tank that's down the road is useful, like this one, is the T-42. So you can check into that one later. But this one is the one that you have as one of the selections. Now this is the Jackal. Now what I've done here is I have added the British flag, the Union Jack, in the emblem space where it normally has the white and red stripes for the British Army tanks. This one has a killer skin, as you can tell, which is part of the tank standard. And that's important. You don't have to pay extra for this at all. This is how it comes. Except you have to pay like whatever amount of silver you have to pay to get this permanent. Like that's about 80 or 90,000. So whatever this, but remember this is a 4-shot autoloader. Very good, especially if you like Shermans. So fun tank to play if you're a medium tank player. Now let me show you the French Heavy Metal Heroes version. Okie dokie. This dude is the Heavy Metal Heroes AMX 1357. This tank to me is a butt kicker. Now I am better as a light tank player. So shocker of shockers, my scores in this tank are better. My performance is better in this tank than it is in the Jackal, even though I like the Jackal as well. So this is directly due to my skills. My skills are light tanks over medium tank. So that's the dealio. Now, the thing is, let's zoom in here. Look at this dude. This has got an awesome skin, as you can see. Got the sandbags, the killer tan. And that is the Heavy Metal Hero skull on the side of the turret, which just looks fantastic, as you can tell. All right, let's do that. And you can put it on both sides. It only costs you once to put it on the tank, and then you can add it to the other side for no extra charge, if that's what you wish. Or you can use a different one. It doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat. But a terrific tank. Now, this skin, which comes with the tank, does not cost extra. This skin is the camo. You cannot add camo to this at all. So just throw that out there. But you can add a camo net on top of it. It doesn't show, but as far as the numbers are concerned, I have a camo net on mine. Let me show you. There you go. A fan for crew performance, which covers reload, accuracy, and vision. Speed, camo net, extended vision. This one has the maximum vision that this tank can have with the Commander 475 meters. So pretty darn awesome. It is an 8-shot autoloader, and it is pretty darn wicked. It fits my style, and that's the key. If the Jackal fits your style, get the Jackal. Now, I also want to show you the standard color version. This is the same exact tank with the standard French green, and you can see that I had replaced the emblems on the back of the turret with French flags. So absolutely awesome. Now, if you decide that you get the other one and you want to use those black skull emblem or that black skull emblem, you can place it on that tank. You can use the black skull emblem one time. You can put it on that tank or a different tank if you want to, but you cannot ever use it again. You'd have to earn another Heavy Metal Hero skull. I have multiple of the Heavy Metal Hero series tanks, and the only one I've used the skull on is the 1357 because it looks awesome. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. But I just wanted to let you look at this firsthand to see what it's like. Now, there is one other one. This is another light tank, 6-shot autoloader, AMX Chaffee, which is a third butt kicker. This one usually shows up on sale for about 2,000 gold. I think it was like 2,050. This was also Tank of the Month, I think in April. So, same family. I think the 1357 is better. Let's take a look at this and see. Penetration is 144 and 202. Now let's look at this guy. The 1357, 143 and 195. So, really close, actually. This is actually better, according to that information there. Same story here. This is exactly the same. Okay, well, there you go. I was incorrect. The AMX Chaffee has the better penetration. Maximum speed, 67. The other one, 73 on my green. But that's because beats the heck out of me. Oh, here's the dealio. This one has gas. So does this. Well, why is this one faster? On the green one, what I have done is added the powertrain for horsepower. And on the tan one, I do not have the powertrain. I have the vision. Tomato, tomato. Whatever floats your boat. Okay? Interesting. The camo rating, although there's no commander in this tank. Okay, that's why the numbers are different on the camo. But they're both awesome tanks. Now, the thing that's awesome about the AMX 1357 it has a very fast firing reload. And I mean fast. It literally fires like in 1 second. Bakoom, 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 bakoom. It's unbelievable. And you know, it's going to rip you for 8 shots, or it's going to rip the other guy for 8 shots. If one of them penetrates, they all penetrate, basically, and you're in bad shape. This dude delivers damage quickly. So now, I have a couple of games that were awesome. We played, myself, Brownie, and Bernie, played several games to see if we could get anything, you know, worthy, which we did get a couple of games that were worthy of showing you. They were running the Jackal. They're both medium players. I ran this guy, well, the tan version, because this is the one I unlocked. I ran this one because this is my, you know, style of play. We wanted to have it, you know. Well, actually, no, I think Bernie ran the Eagle 7 so that we could run all 3 of these tanks at the same time in case we had awesome stuff. So that's what we did. Let me go get one for you. Welcome to Nomonhan. Okay. Now, this was the one I wanted to show you because of all the games we played. And we won either even or +1, something like that. But of all the games we played, this one had the most interesting activity. Now, that interesting activity was mostly from my tank, but that's just the random. That's Bernie right there in the T7. I mean the Eagle 7, sorry. You know what I meant. So I'm not sure where Brownie is at. Is that Brownie right there? Might be. Yes, this is Brownie's Jackal. So here we're going to jockey for position. But this is a tier 9 match, and we're tier 7s. So this is, you know, a toughie. It's going to put the big time test on us. We got to play it very carefully because their guns are bigger than our guns. And the problem we have is even if we can tag some of these guys like that, can't do a lot of damage. That's an M103. I did like a couple hundred damage to him, because most of these bullets did nothing. But I did get some damage on him. But I realized that, you know, I'm not going to kill an M103 on my own, so all I'm going to do is end up getting hammered by his better gun. So I took my slight profit and got out of there. I was going to go, as you can see on the mini map, about Fox 4 and 5, there were some light tanks. I thought, you know, I can go sneak around there and maybe get some shots and come in behind them. That wasn't exactly how it went. What you'll see here, that jerk shot me. What a freak. He's a tier 9. Why, I oughta. Anyway, he laid the hammer on me. There's another guy right there above my tank trying to come around there, and I'm going to turn my gun. Well, would you like to rock and roll, sir? The answer is he does not. But that's okay. Now this guy turned his attention, this tier 9 WZ, like 132, I think is what he is. And I'm like, okay, this dude is here. I guess I can climb this. Not very easily. but I hit my gas for horsepower, and I'm making headway. Or so I thought. I was very slow on this climb, not very fun and dangerous. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this. This is not the place to attack this guy. This is how light tanks get killed, by higher tier light tanks. Hey, you want to come over here, buddy? I'll drill you, no question. I don't know about you, but I got 8 shots. How you want to go? He decided against it as well. I'm going to circle around here, and now you can see we got a tank destroyer down there, friendly, and then these 2 guys, oh, it's on right now. That guy missed. You had your chance, chump. Hammer time. He's gone, and now you're going to eat all of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's dead, Jim. All right, I killed a 7 and a 9. Both of those are light tanks. So I killed 2 guys right there. I get great action coming up. I don't kill anymore, but I mean, I was close. And that's why I finished where I finished at the end of the game. I mean, our guys were awesome everywhere else. Brownie is still alive. Fantastic. I wasn't sure if he made it or not. He didn't have a great match. It's a tier 9. It's hard to have a great match. The only way you have a great match like I'm having is because I found matchups that were in my favor in some fashion. Now I'm drilling this sniper. That was 3. I empty the magazine on this guy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My magazine is empty. And he's dead, Jim. So I didn't get the kill, but I set it up. So it's all good. I'm completely happy with the fact that he crushed that SU, what was that, 152, I think? Might have been a 122. It was an SU 122-54. Now there's 1 guy left back at our base. Well, he was in the neighborhood of our base, actually. Now he's on it. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind as well. The beautiful thing about rolling 69-70 with this autoloader gun is that I'm a terrific defensive asset. So long, chump. There's Brownie with his Jackal. Yeah, he got killed. I knew he didn't make it. I just couldn't remember. Now I unloaded 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and guess what? He's dead. So that was pretty awesome, as you saw. Snagged a 2nd place in the tier 9 match. Very, very happy with the result. Like I said, the 1357 is terrific for me. Okay, this is the end of game screen. All of us did well. You know, Brownie lasted right to the very end. That was a great match to show how well all of these tanks worked. And it was just fantastic. As you can see, 5,000 commander points. You know, lost money, but that's another story. 2 kills, 1,400 damage, 400 assist. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, basic stuff. And you'll see here, I finished 2nd, Bernie finished 4th, and Brownie finished 9th. Solid game for everybody. So this was a prime example of just how good those tanks are. These aren't some, oh, free tank, garbage. You saw us all do well, get right to the end as tier 7s in a tier 9 match. Now, then we had a couple of 9 matches that were terrible, and we got killed, but that's okay. This one was a really good one, so hopefully this video will help you make a selection for your tanks. I also have one more thing I want to show you. All right, this is the screen when you go to select your tank. You go to your more challenges, click on whichever one you want. It shows you what you get there. Choose this challenge to receive the AMX 1357. Once you make this choice, you cannot change it. That is the award. Pretty awesome. It's just absolutely awesome. And that also shows the emblem voucher that you get at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I know you guys are going to have a great selection ahead of you when you finish your operation to pick up your free tank. So please leave a like for this video. It would help me out a lot. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. That's basically the only thing I don't have is a large amount of subscribers yet. But it's getting more daily. So any help would be, well, helpful. Please tell your friends. Maybe they'll like and subscribe as well. But they'll definitely learn what's going on and hopefully be able to make a better informed choice of awesome tank that you're going to get for absolutely free. They're fantastic. Remember, those Heavy Metal Heroes tanks, they're kind of expensive. They're more than the regular versions. Now, I didn't mention it. The Jackal is technically the most expensive, but it's like $6,900. I think the AMX 1357 is like $100 or $200 less, something like that. And the Eagle, I think, is the cheapest of the three, but they're all very close. So get what you like, get the one that's going to work the best for you, and then you're going to be happy and successful. And you never know, you might be successful in a tier 9 match like this one. So thanks for watching to the end. I'll see you guys in the next video.